Truth be told, I know you don't really love me. We might love me. I'm talking about in love with me. Because there's certain things that would have happened. One, you'd ask me about my past. You would have learned my past because it would have told you who I am today and my motivation for who I will become in the future. The second part is you would have repaired my body without question. That's what you do for people that you're in love with. You make sure they are alright. That's just what you do. The third thing was, what I actually asked you to do, you would have done happily. Because if I loved you, I'm not going to ask you to do anything outside of your capabilities. So why would you be mad? So those three things always reminded me every day on a constant basis of where you were, heart-wise. The other part that I warned you about was self-portraits. But the more I warned you, the more you never heard me, which made those other 3 rules apply on a constant basis. And what I explained to you was that you try so hard to see other people that you forget to hide yourself. You lie to yourself so much that you really think you didn't need to hide it. And therefore you showed your cards. Every time you said all of that shit about me, I know you were just speaking of yourself. Because I never looked at you like that. I saw all of your flaws. And there are many. And I overlooked them. I knew they were there, but I hope for you to recognize them, get past them, and become the person who I thought you wanted to become. And the person who I would have enjoyed to see you become. Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. And to be a part of that, immense greatness that I believe that would have been leashed if you would have allowed it. But you fought as hard as any entity not to allow that to happen. It wasn't negative forces, or it wasn't anything more than you didn't want it. And I can understand that. I'm not knocking it. I don't know who the fuck I could have been at without my fears. I mean, but everything still remains exactly what it is. I mean, just truth be told, like, yeah, I was fucking with you and I shook you because after I realized, I said, oh, no. Trust me, I love you as much as you love me. I am as deep in this relationship as you are. You came back in 5 minutes and said, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to make my own money. I don't really like to trust people. I don't know what you're going to do. So I think I'm going to make sure I'm straight. You know, I'm going to do. All I did was tell you that, you see, if you were deep in this, if you were hopeful in this, if you were looking forward to this, that would have been your response. Like, really? You in it like me? Then we could. Nah, you came back. You know, I think I never said a word except for I'm right where you're at. And you didn't like that. You didn't like that. So basically, you wouldn't want me to treat you the way you treated me. You wouldn't want any of the things that you brought into the table. You don't want them back. You don't want the same thing back the same way. You fuck that shit. But yet it's good enough for me to eat. Truth be told.